Imagine a crisp autumn evening, the kind where the air smells faintly of pumpkin spice and possibility. Jake, our intrepid hero in the wild jungle of online dating, is curled up on his couch, swiping through Hinge with the enthusiasm of a kid in a candy store. His bio? Loves tacos, trivia nights, and dogs who think they're people. Classic, relatable, and just charming enough to score a match. Enter Chloe, a woman whose profile radiates confidence, mystery, and a hint of extra. Her tagline? Looking for a king to match my queen energy. Intrigued, Jake slides into her DMs with a simple, I just read your profile. Tell me about the checklist. Chloe's response is pure flirtatious intrigue. Wanna see it? Oh, Jake wants to see it, alright? He's expecting maybe a quirky list of must-haves, loves spicy food, hates socks with sandals, can quote The Office. Instead, Chloe unleashes a digital bombshell, a meticulously crafted, PDF-worthy manifesto titled Bare Minimum for a Husband. This isn't a list, it's a lifestyle. 18 non-negotiable demands that blend fairy tale romance with the kind of opulence you'd see in a Kardashian wedding. Jake, both baffled and amused, does what any modern-day philosopher would do, he shares it on Reddit. And just like that, Chloe's checklist goes viral, igniting a firestorm of laughs, gasps, and hot takes across the internet. This, dear reader, is where our tale begins, a rollicking, riotous journey through love, relationships, and the audacity of dreaming so big your expectations need their own zip code. Chloe's not just looking for Mr. Right, she's hunting for Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Chivalrous, and Mr. I'll handle the vasectomy. Let's dive into this deliciously absurd saga, unpack the list that broke the internet, and discover what it teaches us about love, marriage, and the art of keeping it real or not. The list that launched 1,000 memes, Chloe's checklist, is a work of art, a magnum opus of matrimonial ambition that deserves its own exhibit in the Museum of Modern Romance. It's not just a set of preferences, it's a blueprint for a life of luxury, love, and zero compromises. Picture Chloe, sipping a $12 oat milk latte, typing out her vision of the perfect husband with the precision of a Michelin-starred chef crafting a menu. The list is 18 points long, each demand a blend of heart-melting romance, pragmatic practicality, and straight-up bougie brilliance. Let's break down the highlights, shall we? Loves me deeply and puts me first. This is the stuff of Nicholas Sparks novels, think sunset walks, handwritten love letters, and a partner who'd rather cancel guys' night than miss your favorite rom-com marathon. Chloe wants to be the sun, moon, and stars in her man's universe. Fair enough. Financially successful, $300K plus salary. Hold the phone, Chloe's not messing around. She's not looking for stable or comfortable, she wants a man whose bank account screams private yacht and winter chalet in Aspen. This is less, let's split the bill, and more, let's buy the restaurant. Generous and spoils me. Picture surprise deliveries of Chanel bags, weekend getaways to Paris, and a closet that looks like a Vogue editorial. Chloe's dreaming of a life where budget is just a word in the dictionary. Sophisticated and enjoys luxury. Her ideal man is part James Bond, part Jake Gatsby, sipping aged whiskey in a tailored tux, debating the merits of caviar versus truffles, and never, ever stepping foot in a chain restaurant. Chivalrous and protective. Chloe wants old school romance, doors held open, jackets draped over puddles, and a man who'd fend off a rogue pigeon to keep her safe. It's knight in shining Armani vibes. Handles pregnancy prevention, no hormones for me. Oh, Chloe, you icon. She's not just saying no kids yet. She's delegating the snip to her future hubs. It's bold, it's brassy, and it's peak Chloe energy. Makes life easier, maid, chef, etc. Why scrub floors or chop onions when you can have a staff? Chloe's envisioning a life where her toughest decision is whether to book the Swedish massage or the hot stone treatment. Emotionally intelligent and confident. This man doesn't just have a six-pack, he's got a PhD in feelings. He knows when to listen, when to crack a joke, and when to whip out the tissues for a good cry. Prefers privacy over social media validation. No Instagram flexing for Chloe's guy, he's too busy living his best life to care about likes. Think mysterious billionaire, not TikTok influencer. Loves traveling and fine dining. Passports stamped, Michelin stars collected, and a shared obsession with finding the world's best sushi. Chloe's ready to jet set with her soulmate. The list goes on, demanding a man who's fit, ambitious, family-oriented, sexually disciplined, and socially respected. It's like Chloe took every romance novel, self-help book, and episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous and distilled them into one glorious, glittery document. Jake, understandably gobsmacked, posts it on Reddit, and the internet does what it does best. It roasts, it memes, it investigates. Commenters are living for the drama. One snarks, send the list back to her and watch her get mad at you for demanding so much. Jake, our chaotic king, does exactly that, flipping the script and asking Chloe what she brings to the table. Her response? She's a part-time personal trainer pulling in less than $10,000 a year. The math, as they say, ain't mattaying. Jake, undeterred, tries to pivot. How about you come over for some casual fun? Bring wine. Chloe, unimpressed by his audacity, unmatches him faster than you can say deal breaker. Reddit sleuths dive into detective mode, crunching numbers like they're solving a murder mystery. Only 2.3% of American men earn over $300,000, and the pool of single, available ones is even tinier. Chloe's not just looking for a needle in a haystack, she's searching for a diamond-encrusted, truffle-scented needle in a field of haystacks. But here's where it gets juicy. Chloe's unapologetic confidence is kind of Inspiring? She's got the nerve to demand a life of luxury while living on a budget tighter than skinny jeans. Is she delusional, or is she a visionary? Let's find out as our story races toward its grand finale. The lessons, the laughs, and the love as the Reddit thread explodes into a galaxy of memes, hot takes, and gifs of popcorn-eating spectators. Chloe's checklist becomes more than a viral moment. It's a mirror held up to modern love. What does it say about dating, relationships, and the dreams we chase in the name of romance? Is Chloe a cautionary tale, a comedic queen, or a hopeless romantic with a flair for the dramatic? Let's unpack the lessons from this wild ride, with a hefty dose of humor and a sprinkle of heart for all the lovers, dreamers, and married folks out there. Lesson 1. Know your worth, but keep it real. Chloe's got confidence that could power a small city. In a dating world full of ghosting, mixed signals, and you up texts at 2 a.m., her clarity is refreshing. She's not settling for less than her vision of perfection, and that's a vibe. Whether you're single, dating, or married, there's something to admire about owning your standards. Want a partner who loves you fiercely? Great. Crave a life of adventure and fine dining? Go for it. But here's the catch. Expectations need a reality check. Chloe's $10,000 income and $300,000 demands are like ordering a lobster dinner on a ramen budget. For couples, this is a reminder to align your asks with your offers. If you're demanding a chef and a maid, maybe bring some killer cooking skills or a knack for folding fitted sheets. Love thrives on mutual effort, not one-sided wish lists. Lesson 2. Love isn't a checklist, it's a connection. Chloe's list reads like a casting call for a Hollywood blockbuster. But real love isn't about checking boxes, it's about chemistry, compromise, and the little moments that make your heart skip. The way your partner laughs at your terrible puns, or how they know exactly when you need a hug. For married couples, Chloe's story is a nudge to cherish the imperfect, wonderful human you've chosen. Maybe your spouse doesn't earn $300,000 or own a yacht, but do they make you coffee every morning? Do they dance with you in the living room to a song only you two love? That's the real magic. Singles, take note. A checklist can guide you, but don't let it blind you to someone who's perfect in all the ways that matter. Lesson 3. Dream big, but laugh often. Chloe's audacity is the stuff of legends. She's out here demanding a vasectomy and a private chef while working part-time at a gym. It's absurd, it's hilarious, and it's kind of iconic. Her story reminds us to shoot for the stars, even if we overshoot and land in a galaxy of our own making. In relationships, dreaming big means envisioning a future filled with love, adventure, and maybe a few splurges. Hello, anniversary trip to Italy. But it also means laughing at the absurdity of it all, because love is messy, unpredictable, and often comes with a side of spilled wine and burnt toast. For married folks, keep the spark alive with humor. Plan a fancy date night, even if it's just takeout on the couch with candles. For singles, embrace the journey, laugh at the flops, and know that every mismatch brings you closer to your match. Lesson 4. Bring something to the table. The Reddit crowd had a field day with Chloe's income to expectations gap, and it's a wake-up call for all of us. Relationships are a two-way street, whether you're swiping on Hinge or celebrating your 20th anniversary. If you're asking for the world, what are you offering in return? Kindness, loyalty, a killer sense of humor? Chloe's list is a one-woman show, but love is a duet. Couples, take a moment to appreciate what your partner brings. Maybe it's their patience, their cooking, or their ability to fix the Wi-Fi. Singles, think about your own list of qualities you offer. Are you the listener, the adventurer, the one who always brings the snacks? Build a relationship where both sides feel like they've hit the jackpot. A toast to love's wild ride. As the Reddit thread fades into internet history, Chloe's checklist lives on as a legend, a glittering, outrageous testament to the human heart's capacity to dream, demand, and occasionally derail. Maybe Chloe's still out there, swiping through Hinge, waiting for her $300,000 prince to sweep her off her feet with a prenup and a personal chef. Or maybe she's had a laugh, revised her list, and realized that love isn't about luxury, it's about loyalty, laughter, and someone who'll fight over the last slice of pizza with you. For Jake, our hero, this was a wild ride that probably left him with a new appreciation for low-key dates and high-key authenticity. He's back on Hinge, no doubt, crafting witty openers and hoping for a match who doesn't require a W-2 with their wine. And the Reddit crew? They're still churning out memes, turning Chloe's list into a saga of love, laughs, and lessons that'll outlive us all. For all the couples, singles, and hopeless romantics reading this, let Chloe's story be your guide and your warning. Dream big, but love bigger. Set standards, but stay open to surprises. And above all, keep laughing, because love is the ultimate adventure, full of plot twists, bad first dates, and moments so perfect they belong in a movie. Whether you're splitting the bill or splurging on caviar, here's to finding your real Mr. or Mrs. Right. No vasectomy, no private jet, just a whole lot of heart. So raise a glass, or a $5 bottle of rose, to love in all its wild, wacky, wonderful glory. May your checklists be short, your connections be deep, and your relationships be filled with joy, laughter, and just the right amount of sparkle. Cheers to the quest for love, and to Chloe, the queen who reminded us all to aim high, love hard, and maybe, just maybe, bring our own wine.